Mockingbirds don't do one thing but make music for us to enjoy, but sing their hearts out for us. That's why it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. This is perhaps one of the greatest quotes in American literature. It was written by Harper Lee in her novel To Kill a Mockingbird, which is the subject of our discussion for today. To Kill a Mockingbird is a story of memorable characters exploring civil rights and racism in the segregated southern United States. Told through the eyes of Scout Finch, we learn about her father, Atticus Finch, an attorney who hopelessly strives to prove the innocence of an African-American man named Tom Robinson after he is accused of committing a terrible crime. This is a tale of racial prejudice, how it affects the lives of Jem and Scout Finch, how it is ridiculed by their father, Atticus Finch, and how it formed their Alabama town, Macomb County. One of the finest pieces of American literature, To Kill a Mockingbird is the only known novel written by Harper Lee. The novel became an instant success and went on to winning multiple awards. Though the novel has created wonders in American literature, it still stands as one of the most controversial books of the 20th century regarding whether schools should censor the novel or not. To Kill a Mockingbird should not be censored because of its accurate depiction of the time period and because it teaches us many aspects of American life during the 1930s. To Kill a Mockingbird accurately depicts the grim realities of the South in the 1930s. The novel is so true to the time period because it is based on the experiences of Harper Lee when she was a child. Lee grew up hearing about the Scottsboro and Emmett Till trials, which are very similar to the fictional Tom Robinson trial taking place in the book. Lee understood the impact these trials had on people, and she was able to recreate the same impact on the Robinson versus Evil trial. Also, Lee's father, Amasa Coleman Lee, was a lawyer who once defended two African-American men falsely accused of committing a murder. Lee tied in her father's role in society into her novel with the character named Atticus Finch, a lawyer who was also the single father of two children. To Kill a Mockingbird allows us to experience the racial prejudice against African Americans because of Lee's vivid descriptions and connections to her life. Another reason why the novel should not be censored is because it teaches us many aspects of American life during the 1930s. It teaches us about a time when life was hard for many people, during the Great Depression and before the Jim Crow laws were considered unconstitutional. Censoring this novel will deprive students of a classic that teaches us how we should embrace our racial differences. It is because of these reasons why the novel should not be censored. Though To Kill a Mockingbird should not be censored, school districts have three major reasons as to why they do censor it, all of which are proven to be invalid. The first major reason as to why they censor the novel is because of the promotion of racial inequality. However, anyone who has actually read the novel cover to cover and understood the plotline can easily agree with the fact that Mockingbird does not promote racial inequality, it denounces it. For example, the principal characters of the novel, Jem, Scott, and Atticus Finch, are all white. However, they are not shown to be racist. Also, Atticus Finch decides to defend an African-American man. This was not common in the 1930s, but Lee incorporated it into her novel to prove that Mockingbird does not promote racial inequality. Another reason why the novel is censored is because of references to adult-based themes. Though such ideas are explicitly shown, they are already exposed to children through various means, like music and television. Also, the novel is meant for mature readers who should be able to handle such controversial ideas. The last major reason as to why the novel is censored is blunt dialogue. Yes, a few curse words are used throughout the novel, but they only support the attitudes of white people during the time period. Overall, To Kill a Mockingbird is a piece of American history. Censoring it would be equivalent to trying to deny that our country was once segregated. We cannot just censor something because it opens up painful memories from the past. Would it be moral for us to censor textbooks because they discuss the Holocaust? Would it be right for us to censor publications about 9/11? It is important for our generation and the future generations to understand the mistakes we made in the past so we do not make them again. For reasons like its accurate depiction of the time period and its capability to teach us a lesson, I say let's not kill a mockingbird. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you again on Banned Book Awareness.